Hello, hi, my name is Bianca Rocks. Get ready with me to go to bed while we have a little chat. I've been low-key kind of putting off this video for quite a while now because it's like, I'm still kind of in the broom closet. I do practice the bibbidi bobbidi boo, I do practice witchcraft and all that fun jazz. And it's not something that, like, I'm not necessarily like in the broom closet. It's just not necessarily something that I'm like open with. I don't typically bring it up in conversation. People don't react well with that. Yeah, I'll share my spirituality and my spiritual knowledge with you, like, yeah, but you probably need to balance your root chakra. That's a lot. It's a lot easier to come up in conversation as opposed to, have you checked your wards? Am I wrong? This is part of the reason why I like created a Discord, just so like people can talk about those things without seeming like, oh, this is not like how this is supposed to go. So if you want a community to belong to that has those unseen, untalked about conversations, go ahead and join the Discord. I have that linked in the description box below. All to really speak about it because, like, A, there's power in words, and B, this will most definitely help somebody in the future. So, you know, thank me later. Okay, so like about a month ago, I was on TikTok and I saw this video of this girl like advertising her coven, and I was like, oh, that's actually really sick, like I would love to join. And it was on Discord, so you know, I joined the Discord. I posted a picture of like a crystal ring that I recently made and things like that, just to kind of get people talking and stuff. Like along the lines, I started getting like an inkling, like I'm putting myself out there way more than I truly need to be doing. I should have just like came, said hello, observed for a little while. I didn't do that. I dropped all my business, like right then and there. I dropped all my business in that Discord for like absolutely no reason. I'd say like 30 minutes later, after us like continuously chatting, like I'm like putting them on, like I'm giving them like tips and tricks and like shit like that. And like I get the most splitting headache. I do not get headaches. Like I am one of those people, like when I get a headache, something is wrong. I'm either getting a cold or like I'm getting psychically attacked. It was the latter. Wow. It low-key felt like I was like in That's So Raven or something like that, getting visions of like my altar and like my wards and things, and I'm like, oh my god, when was the last time I checked my wards? The entire day, like I'm literally going through that. I'm like, when was the last time that I really like did a protection spell? When was the last time that I really like doubled down on my own security in the spiritual realm? Because I was thinking about it the entire day while having this splitting headache. I'm saying my head was actually in a wreck. On top of that, I started getting like really self-deprecating thoughts. Like I was starting to think like I was like a terrible person. All of the things that I talk about on my YouTube channel are like the worst thing ever, and like no one's ever gonna like my YouTube video. And it was like intense, bro. Like it was like a lot. Like I started off the day like I was having a grand ass day, motherfucker. I was living my life. I had my little walk. Like I was straight. What is going on? Like why am I thinking like this? Come to the conclusion that there's some funky shit going on. It really hit me when I was riding my bike home, and I have an electric bike. I was riding my bike home and that motherfucker broke on me, like literally right before I got home. So shout out to my ancestors and all those who watch over me, protecting me each and every day. Thank you so much for allowing me to get home, to be in a safe place for that to die. Because what? After that, I really came to the conclusion, and I was pissed. I was livid because me, little old me, like I'm a great person. Like all I did was going to that Discord with the intention of helping people. Me to be attacked for literally just doing that was bonkers. It blew my mind. I had to tell my best friend, I was like, y'all, this got me fucked up. They got me fucked up. So, literally got home, banished the fuck out of everything in this motherfucker. Like I'm telling you, I was not playing. I had on 414 hertz. I was blasting that shit. Me and my dog was like barking. I was doing more barking than my dog, but who's here barking at all the negative energy and all the energy that does not serve me or my highest good. My new favorite thing to do is to walk in on negative energy and be like, banish, bitch. Like after I did that, like I was feeling like a little bit more secure in things. It's like, okay, cool, we're banished, we're cleansed, protection. I I have my ancestors, I have my God, my spirits, all those things are protecting me, but they be working overtime. Like, I must confess, after that whole situation, I realized they be putting them through hell and they be working overtime. Jeez. That being said, I was constantly like online looking for like protection spells and things that I resonated with. I only found like a couple, and then I ended up stumbling across this book, and I will link this book below because this book is chef's fucking kiss. I genuinely do not care what you practice. I do not care what religion you are, because it does not matter. When it comes to protecting yourself and when it comes to protecting your energy, it is highly important regardless of what you believe in. For example, if you're a Christian, you pray to God all the time, right? The devil is going to want to get to you, because the devil loves nothing more than to watch God's people suffer. So yes, God is there protecting you, but what is also an extra layer of protection is the protection that you put in on the daily to strengthen that protective relationship between you and God. Protection is essential. So I'm going to link that book down below. Please read it. Please read it. It is so beautifully written, so easy to follow, and so unbelievably helpful. So I ended up finding this book and I'm going through it. There's like protection spells and prayers and things like that. I end up doing some of the craft. I have not intentionally practiced witchcraft and created or casted something of this magnitude in so very long. I've been practicing for many years now, and it has always been just a slight. I've always worked with like candle magic and just sat and meditated and things, and this was the first time where I actually like put my intention in that motherfucker. Like, I was like, drill that shit in. I'm telling you, each and every ounce of energy and emotion that I felt when said attack was occurring on me, I put into what I created, and it is very simple, but it is my prized fucking possession right now, because I ate. Like, I literally fucking ate. And I knew it worked because A, I was very drained after. Like, I put so much into it, I was drained after. And B, I got literally confirmation. Like, my bestie, we be locked, bro. We be going through it like sick. It's real weird. But they ended up texting me some numbers, and I was like, cool beans, we cooked up, we chef now. That was like a really like transformative moment for me, because I used to practice like a lot when I was in high school and stuff, like just like minor things here and there with more intention. But now, as the years have gone by, like I've solely focused on like meditating and just combining like herbs and things like that, lighting candles and allowing my intention to be, and that's pretty much it. But this time, just being hands-on, just being in it. I'm talking about in that. I was in that bitch. Just being in it was like, it was intense. It was beautiful, and I loved it. Like, me and my grandpops, I lit a cigarette for him, gave him some nuts. We was in that bitch chilling. He's like, okay, look, I see you be crafting some shit. I was like, yeah, girls, you know what I'm saying? They trying to play with me. Trying to fool me. Hell no. In that book, like, it had a bunch of like prayers and stuff, and I ended up like saying some of these prayers, and I have not prayed since I have left the Christian religion at the ripe age of 12. So it has been over 10 years since I have said a prayer. And now, like, as I'm on my own journey and developing my own belief system, I have higher powers that I believe in. And just being able to pray to a higher power that I truly believe in is so powerful. And for me to be able to use my voice at such a magnitude is so powerful. So I've been praying lately. All of this has to do with Mercury retrograde. I said it and I say it again. All of this has to do with Mercury retrograde. Mercury is literally going through my 6th house of routine and life in general, and all of the things in which I do in my routine are like coming back. I'm like ignited, like there's sparks flying in each and every direction of my life, and it is beautiful. Okay, I stand before you all divinely protected and guided, just to say that you should do the same. All right, do not be like me. Do not think that doing a ward and a sigil is enough to last for 3 months. Like when I tell you I cleaned my altar and I looked at my sigil on my thing, it was like, it was so depleted of color. It was kind of insane. I was like, and no wonder why this happened. no wonder why you got caught lacking. For like that to happen, you know, just learn from my mistakes and protect yourself at all times. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Protect yourself, you know, so you can prevent things like this from happening. Regardless of what religion and what belief system you have, evil does not care. They are always on the prowl for people that they can take advantage of and people whose energy they can use. So it don't matter. They truthfully don't give a fuck. Demons don't give a fuck. Negative energy don't give a fuck. So yeah, look out for yourself. Protect yourself. Link that book down below if you want a community to belong to where we actually talk about shit that nobody really talks about. We're weird, we're wacky. I be dropping spiritual, astrological, witchcraft knowledge, you know, but all in the mix of just being normal people. You are more than welcome, within the right intentions, to join the Discord, which I will have a link down below. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you guys watched to the end, if you guys had a similar experience or someone really tried to fuck around and find out, let me know. Let me know. But all in all, I really take this experience as something that has allowed me to grow and to really remember my strengths and my strong points. So, you know, that shit ain't happening no more, cause yeah, I got gains, motherfucker. Yeah, we in that bitch. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's actually like, I farted again. Anyways, it's actually like pushing 3 a.m. and I don't know why I'm up. But yes, I will see you guys VV soon. Have a good night.